off play. Both these teams coming into this game 2-1-1 for the current record. Thrown in. Picked up at 79. 71 for the Rebels to throw it up. Highlanders pick it up now on number 88. They'll throw it up the boards to 15. 17 picks that up. He'll get hit to the boards as he dumps it in to the Rebels zone. Picked up along the boards. Battling for it. Rebels with it now, number 79. He'll throw it off. Back to 91. Shot on net. And gloved by the Highlanders. So we'll have an offensive draw here for the Rebels. Throw it in the back. They'll throw it into the corner. Highlanders fighting for it. That's thrown in front. Can't get through. Thrown in front again. Picked up by the Highlanders as they try and fight their way out of the zone. Number 20, Phillips with it now. Phillips has some speed. He'll take a shot on that. That's blocked off by Highlanders defense. And throw it into the corner. Highlanders still with it. Up to their defense. Shot on net. That's off the pad. For Boyd. And he'll throw it in. But he gets thrown out. Number 55. He gets hit off of it. Picked up by the Highlanders. Phillips with it. He'll move into the neutral zone. And he'll dump it in my net a little high. Throw him into the middle, but he'll get picked up, and that's offside. So we'll have a draw outside if the Rebels in. That gets thrown into the Highlanders zone. Number 19 picking up now behind his own net. He throws it around. Picked up by the Rebels. They'll throw it back in. Number 18 now. He can't get a handle on it. Beaten with it now for the Highlanders. He moves in. Tries to dump it in, but that gets thrown back out to neutral. So 27 to pick it up. Picked up a 19, he'll take a shot and that's a goal. Arsenal will start this game with a goal for the Rebels. They are up 1-0. So the assistant captain of the top one. Rebels up 1-0. Going into the Highlander zone. It's picked up. Rebels come out with it. Number 27 for the Rebels. Loses it to 2. They'll get it. Number 8 for the Rebels now. He'll throw it in the corner. Thrown in the front. Battle for it. A couple bodies falling. It's still loose. It'll go over the corner. And it's still in front, but the Highlanders will pick it up. And they'll take it out of their own zone. Rebels with it. Number 21 trying to break out. But he'll dump it in, and 88 for the Highlanders will pick it up. 88 now. Moves in with this phone. They're trying to dump it in. Thrown out again by the Highlanders into neutral. But 77 will pick it up. And that'll go behind the Highlanders' net. 77 again, we'll dump it in. For the Rebels. 14 now, over to 28. 28, we'll move it up. 77 with it again, and he'll dump it in again. Picked up. Goes into the corner, 14 will pick it up. Hit by 71. Number 28, they have some speed. Boyd now shot on net, that's wide. Picked up by 14. Picked up again. Rebels trying to battle it out. Highlanders. That'll go off the side of the net and go behind. Picked up by number 11 of the Highlanders. There's another battle for it against the boards. And the Rebels will come out with it. Number 17 now. He'll move into the zone. Picked up by 28. He's still on it. And he'll throw it in. The Rebels come out with it. They'll move into neutral and down into the Highlanders. Both these teams are hitters. So we'll get on offensive draw here for the Highlanders. Puck's draw. Picked up, back to Beaton. He'll take a shot on net. That goes off a body. And the goal is up. That'll be won by the Rebels. 88 in corner with it now. Battling for it. Throwing out. Highlanders with it now. Beaton. Beaton keeps it in. He'll dump it in the corner. Picked up by 82. 82 with it now. He'll try and throw it out. That gets picked off by the Rebel sword. Battle for it in the neutral zone. Thrown over number 92. Intercepted. And the Rebels will pick it up and dump it in to the Highlander zone. There's an offside, so they'll have to clear. 16 now for the Highlanders. We'll throw it back for Beaton. Beaton blows the tires. So Rebels will pick it up. Thrown back for 88. Shot on net. That's wide. It'll get picked up by 58. He'll dump in for it. He's still after it behind the net. That gets picked up by Highlanders. They'll try and get it out. Kept in by Rebels defense. Picked up again by the Rebels. They'll get thrown off, and that'll go down into the Rebels zone. Number 55 will pick it up. He's got the speed coming in. Picked off by McGuire. He'll get it. There's a battle for it in the neutral zone. Thrown back for 88. He'll move it up. 92. Over to 55. 55 moved in with it now. And the Highlanders will pick it up. Boyle with lots of speed. He's down in the corner behind the net. He'll battle with 4 for it. 63, the Rebels will pick it up now. After 55, and that gets thrown into the neutral. Number 92 now. He moves in, shot on net. That's off the blocker. Number 4 picks it up. He's got a shot. It's loose. And he'll go behind the net. Number 92, he'll throw it in front. They're still battling for it, and that'll leave the zone. Great play by the Highlanders goalie. So we'll have a draw here in the Highlander zone after a great defensive effort to keep the puck out of the net. Keep their deficit down by 1. Rebels got it. That gets thrown off. Battle for it. And the Highlanders will clear it. And we'll get another ice. Against the Highlanders. for the Rebels in the Highlanders zone. They're looking for another one. 44 in the corner now. He'll throw it around. 77's after it. And he'll come out with it in the corner. That'll be picked up by the Highlanders, and they'll make a stretch play here. Thrown in on net, blocked off by Rebels goalie. Number 79 for the Rebels with it now. He takes it in the neutral zone. He's got some speed, and he'll get hit with the boards and knocked off. Now there's another battle for it here in the corner. We'll see a head contact penalty here against number 79 of the Rebels. So now Highlanders with a power play to try and tie this game up in the first. So here we go. One back by the Highlanders to Boyd. Boyd with it. He'll pass it over. Back to Boyd. Shot on net. That's blocked by Body. But he'll keep it in. Number 14 with an effort to keep it in. That'll eventually go out to the neutral zone, picked up by Boyd. He'll move it up for Jones. Jones against the boards. He'll move it back from McLean. Over to number 14 of the Highlanders. Back to Boyd. So Boyd will move it into the neutral zone for Jones. Jones now, and he'll dump it in. Behind the net, the Rebels get it. They try and clear. And there they go. A minute left here for this power play for the Highlanders. And they'll take their time behind the net. Thrown over. They'll move in the neutral zone with some speed. Nice moves, but he'll lose that one. Landry now. Circles it around to the neutral zone. And the Rebels will clear again. The Rebels are shutting down the Highlanders here for this one. The Highlanders will make another push. Picked off by number 10 of the Highlanders. He'll throw it back for his defense. Thrown over for Boyle. Boyle now. Boyle will take it behind his own net, and he'll let his teammates change. Get fresh legs on the ice. He moves it up. And the Highlanders will dump it into the Rebel zone. Number 82 in. They have it in the corner, but that's picked up by number 4 of the Rebels. Kept in by Stewart. Over for Beaton, back to Stewart. He can't get a handle of it, so the Rebels will get that. Number 91. He's got it along the boards, he'll lose that one. That's picked up by Beaton. 27 of the Highlanders has it in his own zone now. Over for 19. 17 of the Rebels will pick it up, and he'll dump it into the zone. It'll go behind the net, 91 battling for it. Over to 71, thrown in front. Weird puck bounce. And it's stopped by the Highlanders goalie with 9:14 left to go in the first. Still have a draw here in the Highlanders zone. Number 91 taking the draw. That's one. Back to the Highlanders now. Number 19. He'll throw it back for 27 behind his own net. Blocked off by 91, so he'll get the puck. 7 clears it, and the Rebels will pick it up in the neutral zone. Still a battle here for the neutral zone, and they'll throw it in to the Rebels. You see a stoppage in play here. Not sure what for. A draw here right outside the Rebel zone. Rebels will win it back to their defense in their own zone. 55 now. He'll move into the neutral zone. That's picked off. Shot on net. And it's saved. Hudson Lynch in the net tonight for the Rebels. Puck's dropped and the Rebels will win it back. They'll circle around the back of their net. 55 has it now. He'll move it up to number 9. 9 to 92. And they'll dump it into the Highlanders zone. 28 and 55 battling for it now behind the Highlanders net, but 15 for the Highlanders will come out with it. Kept in by the Rebels. Rebels now with a good opportunity. Number 92 has some speed. He'll try and keep it in, but the Highlanders will break that play up over to McLean. Or McLennan, sorry. 55 now. He'll move it up for 9 and 9. Will tip that one in to the Highlanders defense. He'll move it up. McLennan's got a good look. Good move, but he can't get it past number 4. And there'll be a battle for it in the corner. $15 of the Highlanders will come up with it now, and he'll put it back. And another battle for it in the corner. Number 4. They'll pass it to 58 of the Rebels. Kept in. But 18's after that. And he'll get hit off. So number 2 for the Highlanders will pick it up. Number 4, back to 63 shot on net. That's off the goalie. Highlanders pick it up behind their own net. They'll throw it up to number 16. To 10. Number 10 now going to the neutral zone for the Highlanders. He'll dodge a hit, but he'll get hit again there by number 44. So number 4, the Rebels will pick it up. Number 4 now to 44. Highlanders will dump it back into the corner. Shot on net by Beaton. And a glove save by Hudson Lynch. Both teams will change here. These two teams obviously like to lay the heavy hits. So it should be an interesting game here tonight. Puck's dropped. And it's won by the Rebels. They'll try and move it up. Number 21 with it now. He'll move it into the neutral zone. But he'll get hit off by Phillips. 77 retrieves it for the Rebels. He'll move in. That gets broken up. Thrown in behind. Into the corner now. Highlanders with it. He'll move it up. Into the neutral zone for the Rebels. And they'll dump it back in. Highlanders pick it up over to Phillips. Phillips moves in, shot on net, and he fans on that shot. And he'll go into the corner for the Rebels. Beaten now. They'll throw it in, now Rebels have it behind their own net. Moves it up for number 8. Number 8 with it, he'll throw it in. Big hit there by the Rebels. Another one. And that'll get thrown into the Highlanders bench. 5 minutes left to go here in this first period. Rebels up 1-0 so far. Rebels will pick it up into the corner. Highlanders now with number 7. They'll pick it up and move it into the neutral zone. Number 14. Number 88 in the corner now. He'll throw it up for 91 of the Rebels. 91 in the neutral zone. He's got some speed, but he'll throw it in to the Highlanders. Highlanders with it now. They'll try and get into their own zone, but that's thrown back in by the Rebels. And it's a glove save by the Highlanders goalie. So we'll have another draw in the Highlanders zone. Rebels looking to put another one on the board. 17 now. He'll throw it in for the Rebels. 14 will pick it up for the Highlanders. He'll move it up. Weird bounce there, but nonetheless it'll clear. Picked up by the Highlanders behind their own net. 14 now. He'll throw it up for Jones. Jones gets hit off of it. And he'll go into the corner. We'll see a stoppage in play here. Unless we're going to get a charging penalty here against the Rebels. So Highlanders will get yet another chance to tie this game up. Ref's talking something over there at the Rebels bench. And here we go. So 5-on-4 here for the Highlanders. Taking the drop in the Highlanders. He'll win it back to Boyle. Boyle now. He'll throw it over. 388 shot on it. That's almost in, and it'll go off the line and out. Close chance there for the Highlanders. Still lots of play to go here. There's a battle for it in the corner. Seems to be a lot of battles in that corner. Highlanders will come up with it. Number 11. Up to 15. 15 with it now. He'll move it up to Boyle. Boyle has it. He'll put it over to his D partner, number 88. He'll move in shot on net, and that's just to the left. 15 will pick it up in the corner to Boyle. He'll take a shot. That's off a body. 15. The Landry can't keep it in, so Boyle will pick it up in the neutral zone. He'll try and get it in, but blocked off by Rebels defense, so Jones will pick it up in his own end. Jones now. They'll pass it off, and they'll take their time behind the net. Here we go, 54 seconds left of this power play. Thrown up and dumped in onto net, and the Rebels goalie will cover that puck. We'll see a little physical altercation behind the net. Okay, draw here in the Rebels' end. 47 seconds left here on the Highlanders' power play. Rebels will clear it to the neutral zone. That's picked up by the Highlanders. They'll take it into their own zone and have a look and try and set something up. Moved up. Number 10 now, McGuire. Murray will keep it in. McCaddy to McInnes. To Boyd. Boyd tries to keep it in, but that's thrown out to the neutral zone after some pressure from the Rebels. Number 27 now for the Highlanders will pick it up behind his own net. And he'll make a move. Boyd now, he can't keep his stick on it, so that'll get thrown in off a guy. Number 2 will pick it up. And they'll dump it in to the Rebel zone. No icing on that play. Up for 21 of the Rebels. Number 9 now. He moves in. And he'll dump that on net, and it's covered. So we'll have a draw here in the Highlander zone. Minute 54 left to go before I pick it up for the Rebels. And he'll throw it into the corner. Landry after it now. I'm going to stop the play. we're going to get a penalty here. Till Landry. So number 88 will go to the box here. And the Rebels will have their first power play of the night. They'll try and put this lead up by 2. Minute 47 left to go here. He's trying to fight for it for the Rebels. Picked up. He'll move in towards the net. Back to 17. 17 now. Throws it up for 92. 92 to 98. Sorry, I couldn't read that number. 88, sorry. 88 now. He'll throw it back for 91. 91 with it. Fancy move. He'll try and get around, but can't. Still has it. He'll throw it over for 17. That's a shot on net. Goes off the shoulder of the goalie. Another shot. It's still loose. 71. And he'll score! Brady Allison puts the Rebels up by 2 with a rebounded goal. A minute 10 seconds left to go. Number 18, the captain, now taking the drop for the Rebels. Picked up by the Highlanders. And thrown in. Number 19 now. He's got lots of speed going into the Highlander zone. Shot on net. That's a close one. Went off a Highlanders defender. Boyd now. He'll take it behind his own net. Over for number 8 of the Rebels, sorry. 19. Back for 8. 8 tries to move in, but he gets hooked up by a Highlanders player. It's loose in front of the net. It's chaos. Number 14 now. He'll throw it in front, but that's picked away by a Rebels player. Another battle for it here. Thrown up and out of the Rebel zone. So the Highlanders will have to clear. 63 now for the Rebels. He'll take his time and have a look. Back for his D partner. Thrown up, ref kicked that one. Number 8 tries to make a hit. And that'll be the end of that period. Looks like a few words exchanged there between Rebels and Highlanders. I'm sure it's words of encouragement. All right, folks, that's the first period. Rebels up 2-0 against the Highlanders. We'll be back in just a moment for the second.
Tonight's stream is brought to you by John Ross & Sons, Atlantic Canada's scrap metal pros. Cleaning out the garage, job site, or shop, turn your steel, copper, and aluminum into cash. Drop off at their HRM locations or book a convenient bin for bigger hauls. Family-owned, environmentally responsible recycling that keeps our community clean and jobs local. Visit jrsons.ca and tell them High Button Sports sent you. John Ross & Sons, scrap metal made simple.
Welcome back here, folks, to the second period. Puck drop is underway. Highlanders now, they'll take it. Shot on net, and that's glove saved by the Rebels. Hudson Lynch having a great game so far for the Rebels. So we'll have the draw here in the Rebel zone. Looks like McLennan's taking the draw for the Highlanders. They're looking to come back in this game. Thrown back in. Rebels pick it up now. Thrown in, and that is on the Highlanders goalie, but he'll play it. Brady Allison, he'll throw it around. Highlanders will pick it up, number 14 with it now. He'll move it up. Brady Allison with it again, and he'll throw it in. Keeping it in here, but the Highlanders will break out in the neutral zone. Number 11 now, and he'll try and get it in, but picked up again by Allison and thrown out. McEwen after it now, but that's played. Jones will get it out of his own zone and thrown back down to Harris. Harris now, he'll try and move it up. Collins moves it into the corner, and we'll have a battle for it in the Rebel zone. Rebels come out with it. Moved up and kept in. Not very far. Number 71, Allison after it now. He's got a shot on net, and that's saved. Thrown back in front, but Landry's there to clear it. Thrown back in by the Rebels into the Highlander zone. Landry after it. He'll battle it out with McEwen. Looks like we're gonna... something going on in the corner. McEwen will hold him down to the ice. He didn't like the hit that he got. And we'll see a penalty here. Not sure if it's to both or if it's just to McEwen. Looks like they're both going. Landry and McEwen both getting penalties here. So the play still will be a 5-on-5. No advantage for either team as we have a draw here in the Highlanders zone. Callahan taking the draw here for the Rebels. He'll win it back, but that's picked up by the Highlanders. Number 16, that's thrown in number 55. Otway will pick it up into the corner. Rebels pick it up in their own end. Retrieved by Beaton. Beaton moves it up. And thrown in onto net. Donor for 55. Otway. 92. Back to Otway. Nice move. And that's saved by the Highlanders goalie. What a toe drag. But the Highlanders goalie keeps his team in this race here. So both teams will go off for a change, get fresh legs on the ice. McGregor taking the draw here for the Rebels. Highlanders will win it. Battling in the corner. McGregor's after it. Highlanders pick it up. Stewart battling for it against the boards. And now get thrown back into the Highlander zone. Boyd picks it up behind his own net. Boyd throws it up. Moving into the neutral zone. Boyd, or Phillips, sorry, will throw it in. Highlanders will have to clear. No, he has it now, and he'll clear it. Picked up by the Highlanders. Into the Highlander zone. Their defense will pick it up. Nadasi now in the corner, and he'll throw it up. Battle for it in the neutral zone. Picked back up. Thrown up to the neutral zone for the Highlanders. Beaton has it. He doesn't know where the puck is. Big hit there by Phillips to get number 19 of the Rebels off that puck. So Noy will pick it up now. Got some speed going in the neutral zone. He'll stop and throw it in. Boyle's got it for the Highlanders in his own zone. Boyle now having a look. He'll throw it up. Jones now. Jones into the corner. He'll get hit off that. Big hit there by the Highlanders. Shot on net. Rebound. Throw back in front. Lynch is fighting for it. He doesn't know where it is, and he'll cover it. After a little bit of a scruff in front. Hits are getting heavier as this game progresses. So McClellan will take the draw for the Highlanders in the Rebel zone. Colton start there. And here we go. Picked up by the Rebels, and they'll try and clear it. But Beaton will throw it in. Picked up by the Rebels in the corner. Over for Murray. Murray has it. He'll throw it in front. Hits bodies. And that'll get cleared by the Rebels. And up for number 8. Pinot. He'll get hit off of it. Hudson has it now. He'll throw it back behind. But that'll get picked up by the Highlanders. Battle for it in the corner. Nobody can get it out. McClellan will come out with it, and they'll move it up into the neutral zone. Collins with it now. He'll take it behind his own net. Collins has it. He'll try and clear it, and he will. And we'll get an icing here against the Rebels. So we'll go back down to the Rebels zone. Lynch receiving a lot of pressure in between the pipes, but he's kept this game 2-0 for his team. Collins with it now. He'll move it up. Picked off and picked up by the Highlanders. Landry will try and get it. Number 27's in. That's off the Highlanders net. And looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Looks like Pinot's going to the box here for tripping. So Highlanders will receive their 3rd power play of this game as they try and come back. And here we go. One back to the defense. Here comes number 19, the assistant captain. He'll get picked off by Boyle. Arsenault still battling for it behind the net. And we'll get another penalty. But this time, looks like it's against the Highlanders, so this game will go to 4-on-4. There goes the Highlanders power play. So the draw here in the Highlander zone. Gaudette will take the draw here for the Rebels. One back to 88. And that'll get cleared out. Highlanders with a big block in front. Battle for it in the neutral zone. Boyd's after it. Boyd will try and clear it, but that's off the ref skate, so the Rebels will throw it back in. Callahan throws it back in again. Boyd picks it up for the Highlanders. Tripped up, and we'll have another penalty against the Highlanders. Boyd is going to the box for tripping. So now 4-on-3 for the Rebels. McEwen taking the draw. Picked up by Allison. Allison throws it up for Callahan. Callahan now. Over to Surrett. Surrett with it. Fancy move, and he'll try and keep that in. Thrown down in. McEwen now. That'll get picked off. Highlanders will pick it up. And he'll fall off that puck. So McEwen's after it. McEwen with it. He's got some speed coming in the neutral zone. He'll come around the back of the net. He'll play it around the boards. He's still got it. He's going for a skate. He'll pass it off to Callahan. Callahan over to... Callahan shot on net. That's just wide. Allison now behind the net. Battling for it. He'll move it up for Surrett. Surrett to McEwen. McEwen back down. Back up to McEwen. To Surrett. To McEwen. McEwen has a look. Surrett. That's just wide. And the Highlanders will pick up that and dump it. Played by the Rebels goalie. Up to Surrett. Surrett with lots of speed coming in. He'll move it back for Allison. Allison! And a save by the Highlanders goalie. Couple great power play opportunities there for the Rebels. So now this game will go to 5-on-3 for the Rebels for 4 seconds. And then it'll be 5-on-4 for 32 seconds. Rebels now. Back to Pigeon. Thrown into the middle. Highlanders after it. Jones gets that puck. Batted away from his stick. So Otway will pick it up. He's going into the corner. Thrown up for Harris, and Harris can't keep a handle on it. So that'll go down back into the Rebel zone. Behind the net now. The Rebels have it. Moves in back for Pinot. Shot on net by McGregor, but he'll get smashed into the boards. Highlanders pick it up. They have some speed. Battle forward in the Rebels corner. Number 88 comes up with it. Moved over for Harris. Otway can't get it, so that'll go back into the Rebel zone. Harris again with it. He'll move in the neutral zone. He's got McGregor with him, but that'll get batted off the stick by a Highlanders player. Otway now. Can't get it in. Here comes Pinot. He'll throw it into the Highlanders zone. Picked up by the Highlanders. McGilvery now. He'll battle for it and kept in. Big hit in center ice there. Picked up by Hudson. Hudson moves around with it. He's got some speed. And he'll try and dump that in, but the Highlanders will pick it up. Thrown up for Stewart, who can't get a handle on it. And he'll get thrown into the boards, and we're going to have another penalty here. So this penalty is going against the Rebels. So Highlanders with another power play opportunity. Looks like it's McGilvery going to the box for the Rebels. So we'll have a draw here in the Rebel zone. McClellan taking the draw here. Highlanders looking to come back into this game. Phillips is battling in the corner for it. Will stoppage and play. Another penalty against the Rebels. Looks like a hooking. Or I might be mistaken. It looks like it's Jones of the Highlanders going to the box, rather. So this game will go to another 4-on-4. Just 8 seconds into the Highlanders power play. So 4-on-4 here in the Highlanders zone. With Hudson taking the draw for the Rebels. He'll win it back. Over to Phillips. That gets cleared out. He moves in. Stoppage and play. I'm not sure what that stoppage is for. But nonetheless, Highlanders with a breakaway opportunity, but Lynch keeps it out of the net for the Rebels. McClellan taking the draw again. Rebels will win that. Hudson battling forward along the boards. Picked up a number 8 of the Highlanders. 91 now for the Rebels. Gaudet battling for it. Picked up by Hudson. Hudson will move around the corner and throw it up for Noy. Noy dumps it back in. Highlanders pick it up now. And we're going to get another stoppage and play, as these two have decided to have a little dance with each other. Let's say. So 2 more players will go to the box here, 1 from each team. Regardless, it'll still be 4-on-4 here. And the draw looks like it'll be held right outside of the Rebel zone. Refs talking things over, and here we go. Gaudet taking the draw for the Rebels against Stewart of the Highlanders. Beat will come out with it, and he'll dump it into the Rebel zone. Played over to Pinot. Pinot tries to keep it in, but Murray picks it up to Stewart. Stewart now for the Highlanders. He'll throw it in. Picked up by the Rebels, sorry. Beaten now. He'll make a play, try and get it into his own zone. Thrown out by the Highlanders, but the Rebels will keep that in. Harris with it. He has a looking shot on net. That's off a body. Gaudet's after it. Over to Pinot. Pinot moves in. Shot on net by Harris. Harris still battling for it. And Beaton of the Highlanders will come out with it. Gaudet. He'll move in. Fancy move to try and get around, but he's blocked off by the Highlanders defense. So Beaton and Pinot will go at it into the corner. Here comes Pinot with the puck. He has a look. He'll put it out for Collins. Collins shot on net. The puck's loose. Goalie's down, and it's out. Pinot's after it into the corner. Pinot now. He'll try and move it up. Big hit. But nonetheless, outside of the Highlander zone. McGregor's after it. Picked up by McGuire of the Highlanders, who moved behind his net. That'll get picked up by Murray. Murray has a look. McCaddy now. He can't get a hold on it. So Smallin will throw it in. Ben McGregor battling for it along the boards. Thrown back in by Harris. Ben McGregor will throw it in. And cleared out by the Highlanders. Kept in by the Rebels defense, however. And that will go behind the net. Thrown in front. McGuire will come out with it. And he'll move it out, but that's kept in. Collins now, he'll throw it in for Arsenault. Arsenault back up to Collins. Collins will throw it back in behind the net. And it looks like the goalie's trying to get a handle of it, and he will, so we'll see a stoppage in play with 6:45 left to go here in this period. Both teams will get a change here, get some fresh legs out. All players out of the box now, so full roster available for the coaches. For how long, who knows? Callahan taking the drop to the Rebels. Surratt's after it. Picked up by Boyd. Boyd will clear it in the neutral, but he hits off someone off the bench, so we see a stoppage in play. So we're back down into the Highlanders zone after that whistle. Battle for it in the corner. Highlanders clear it. Under 7 with the knock. The Highlanders trying to battle it into the Rebel zone, but that'll get cleared. Datsy will throw it over for Boyd. Moved up. Surratt's after it. He's got Callahan, but he can't get that over, so Callahan will go behind the net for it. Shot on net. And that's down in front. Uncovered by the Highlanders goalie. Oatway had a quick chance at it, but we'll see a stoppage in play. Both teams changing it again with 6 minutes left to go here in this second period. Claudette taking the shot here for the Rebels. There's that MQ. They'll throw it on that block. Trying to throw it in, blocked off by Bobby. Phillips now battling for it along the boards. Highlanders picked up by the Rebels. Fancy move, gets blocked off by the Highlanders defense. Boyle now with it. He moves up to Stewart. Picked off and thrown back in by the Gilbert of the Rebels, sorry. McEwen and Landry going after it. No penalty on that play. It looks like there might be Rebels taking another penalty here. Looks like McEwen's going to the box. So Highlanders with another power play opportunity. I have a feeling I might be saying that a lot tonight. But here we go, McClellan, sorry, taking the draw here for the Highlanders. He'll win it over. Shot on net by number 11 and picked up in the glove by the Rebels goalie, Lynch. I'll say it again, Lynch having a great game in between the pipes for the Rebels. Throwing up for Landry. Landry now over to his partner, Boyle. Boyle with it, trying to keep it in. Lots of Rebels offense here. Boyle now, he'll move in with it. Thrown down in for Jones. Jones back to over to Landry. Landry moves in. He'll throw it over. Shot on net, and that's saved. What a save from Hudson Lynch. Lynch, sorry, of the Rebels to keep this game 2-0. A post-to-post save here. Highlanders trying to get on the scoreboard here. Still lots of game left to go. We'll have the draw. Thrown up around for Boyle. Boyle can't keep it in, so they'll go to the neutral zone and clear. Boyle now, he'll have a look. He'll throw it over to Landry. Landry has it. He'll pick up some speed in the neutral zone and throw it in. And he's still after it. Battling with Harris for it. And we'll get another penalty here against the Highlanders. Boyd going to the box. Or Landry, sorry, going to the box. change here from the Highlanders as this game goes to 4-on-4. And it looks like Landry has a 4-minute. So once Rebels penalty is over in a minute and 11 seconds, it'll be 5-on-4 from there out for the Rebels. Battling for it. Into the boards. Here goes Harris. He'll throw it in. Boyle now. Or Boyd, sorry. McGregor. Boyd picks it up off McGregor. Boyd now. He'll get hit. Throwing up. McCaddy with it. He's got some speed moving in. He'll get tripped up. It looks like we're getting a Rebels penalty here for tripping soon. And here it is. And a little pushing and shoving after the whistle. Refs don't like that. But the fans do, I'm sure. So another penalty on the board here for the Rebels. So 4-on-3 here for Highlanders. A power play opportunity to try and get them on the board. Seems to be some talking out here with the Highlanders bench and the refs. McCory taking the draw. I apologize, I was saying McGuire, but it's McCory. Over to number 14. Back over for Boyd. Highlanders with it, they'll have a look. He'll throw it over. Number 28 now, he'll move in. Shot on up at 14, and that's gloved and picked up by Lynch. Have another offensive zone draw here for the Highlanders as they have a power play. McCory taking the draw. The Rebels will win that back up, but Boyd picks it before it leaves the zone. Down from McCory. Back up to Boyd. Boyd now. Shot on net, and that's saved again by Lynch, who's been a wall in the nets tonight. Highlanders trying to come back into this game. Let's see if they can do it here. One back. They can't keep that in, so that go into their own zone. Murray now. He's got some speed. Passes it off. Shot on net by Kinnison. He can't get it in. So the Rebels will clear. Boyle after it in his own end. He'll pick it up and have a look and try and set something up behind his own net. Boyle now. Moves over to Murray. Murray. He'll dump it in. But Phillips is there to pick it up for the Rebels. In front. He can't get a shot off. Looks like it's picked up by Otway. Otway has it. He'll get tripped up, but still has it. Shot on net, and that's just wide. Pinot. Back up. Down to Pinot. In the corner. Thrown back up, number 88. He'll throw it over for Surrett into the corner and picked off by the Highlanders. So Boyle will pick it up. He'll take a minute behind his own net. Murray. He'll throw it into the Rebels zone. Picked up and played by Lynch. Rebels now come in. Fancy move picked off by Beaton. And the Highlanders will dump yet again. Rebels now. Surratt with some speed. Surratt moves into the corner. Surratt doesn't know where the puck is, so the Highlanders will pick it up and clear it again. Played off by Lynch. He'll throw it up, trying to give the Rebels a head start. Surratt, or Gaudette, sorry. Battling forward in the corner. Comes out. Close chance there for Surratt, but he can't get his stick on it, and that'll get cleared by the Highlanders. Surratt again with it. He'll throw it back, but they can't keep that one in. So McCory will dump it in for the Highlanders. Picked up by Noy. Noy will take a second by his own net. 30 seconds left to go in here in this second period. Gaudette thrown up, blocked off by McCory, and picked up by Boyd. Boyd dumps it in. Collins with it now. Or Allison, sorry. Allison will dump it in. He gets it behind his own net, and he'll try and make a play in front, but that's blocked off. Surratt makes a hit. And Noy will chase after it. Whoa. Close call there, but that's the end of the second period here, folks. Rebels still 2-0. We'll be back here in a moment for the third. We're back here, folks, for the third period of this Rebels-Highlanders matchup. 2-0 Rebels so far as we go into the last frame here. Puck drop about to be underway, and here we go. Rebels win it back. 77 Collins over. Gaudette can't get a handle of that. Thrown in. Boyd's after it for the Highlanders. So they'll collide behind the net. Up for Gaudette, shot on net. Rebound will be picked up. Dumped in by the Highlanders. In the corner now, they're all battling for it. Thrown up to Boyd. Boyd with a slap shot. That's high, off a hand. And covered by Lynch. We'll get a little pushing and shoving in front of the net. Both teams will change here. Here we go with the face-off here in the Rebels' end. Corey taking the draw here for the Highlanders. Rebels win it back. Picked up by... Oh, shot on it. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Otway now. He'll move it in. Picked up by Callahan. Callahan will throw it over, and that's picked up by the Highlanders. McQuarrie now. McQuarrie, sorry. Thrown back in by the Rebels. McQuarrie now in the neutral zone. He'll try and force it into the Rebel zone, and he will. McCaddy's after it to try and keep it in, but Highlanders can't, so it'll go down for Murray in his own zone. Murray taking a minute behind his net to set something up. He'll move it up. Highlanders now. Battle for it behind the Rebels net, and Lynch will decide to cover that one before it got too close to his crease. The gentleman beside me just won the 50-50, so congratulations to him. Rebels on the draw here. McGilvery now. Thrown over and dumped in by McGregor. Close to the Highlanders net, so the goalie will play it. Moved up. Picked up again by McGregor. McGregor's moving in. He'll get around one, but he can't get around the second, so that'll get dumped into the corner. Nonetheless, he's still battling for it, getting some help from Arsenault. Arsenault battling forward in the corner. That'll come out to Noy. Noy gets hit off of it, but thrown back in by McGregor. And now the Highlanders will take possession. Number 8 with it now for the Highlanders. He'll throw it around the boards. Over to Poirier. He'll try and race after it, but McGilvery will get there first for the Rebels. And moved up and out of the Rebel zone. And we'll get an offside call here as the Highlanders try and dump it in a little too early. Both teams will get some fresh legs on the ice. And the draw will be right outside of the Rebel zone. Hudson taking the draw here for the Rebels. One back by the Highlanders over to Boyd. Boyd will dump it into the Rebel zone with Harris after it for the Rebels. A battle ensues along the boards. Phillips is in there. Stewart will throw it in and kicked back up to him by a Rebels player. Highlanders can't keep that one in as Collins comes out with it, but a couple great hits there. Boyd now, he'll take a shot on that, that's wide. Kept in by the Highlanders. Harris down for Collins. Collins now will move it up. And Pinot, will get a stick on that one, but that gets thrown back out. Highlanders with it now. They'll take their time. He moves it up. Phillips has it. He'll circle around and throw it in. And that's picked up by Harris of the Rebels. Harris throws out for Pinot. Pinot can't get it. So they'll go back for Jones, and Jones will throw it in for the Highlanders. Gaudette is after it. We're going to get a penalty here. Not sure who against. The refs will talk things over here. And it looks like Jones is going to the box for the Highlanders. So Rebels with a power play opportunity here in the third to try and secure the lead. Gaudette will take a draw. Over for Surratt, sorry. Surratt with it now. Back over to Harris. Shot on net by Gaudette, and that's saved by the Highlanders goalie. Draw here in the Highlanders zone. Gaudette taking that one. He'll win it back for Harris. Harris over to Gaudette. Shot on net. That's saved. We'll get a stoppage in play. Here. Harris throws it in for Gaudette. Gaudette can't get a handle of it, so the Highlanders will clear. And Harris will go after it. Harris in his own end. He'll drop it off for Gaudette. Or Surratt, sorry. Surratt with speed. He'll move in. Around one. And he'll go into the corner. That'll get picked up by McEwen. McEwen now moves it up. And thrown back in, down to Surratt. Surratt will throw it up for Harris. Back to Surratt. Back for Allison. To Surratt, to Allison. He'll move in. Back to Surratt. Surratt moves in. Shot on net. And that's just wide. Gaudette's there to pick it up, though. That goes back to the defense. Surratt now. Back to Harris. Harris will take a look. He'll take a shot. And that's a glove save. So we'll get another draw here in the Highlanders zone. 36 seconds left on their power play, or the Rebels power play, sorry. Thrown back. And in. Poirier's after it, or Pinot, sorry. And that's cleared by the Highlanders with just 25 seconds left here on their penalty kill. Picked up by the Rebels behind their own net. Thrown up. Otway has it. He'll get some speed in the neutral zone and take it in. Murray will throw it, but Otway will pick it back up. Shot on net, and that's saved. So here we go. Draw here in the Highlanders zone. Actually, no, sorry. Rebels power play is over, so we'll go back to 5-on-5. Battle for it behind the net. Not sure who's going to come out with it here, but Phillips will. That's back in. Beaten. Picked off in front by Arsenault. Arsenault's battling for it. Going up for Phillips. Into the neutral zone and dumped back in by the Rebels. Highlanders with it now. They'll dump it in to the Rebels zone. McGilvery's battling for it in the corner. Now Arsenault. Arsenault He'll try and move it over. That hits off the stick. He'll get thrown back up and tipped in. It won't be tipped in, sorry. We'll get an icing call. So we'll go back down to the Rebel zone. And here's the draw. One back. Highlanders take a shot on net. That's off of Lynch. Thrown up along the boards. They're battling for it. Highlanders come out with it, but McGregor will pick off that pass. Arsenault gets tripped up on the play. No penalty there. Number 8 for the Highlanders now. He'll move it into the Rebel zone. Shot on net. Collision in the net. Then he'll go down to the Highlander zone and we'll get another icing against the Rebels. Rebels trying to get their record to 3-1-1, and the Highlanders are doing the same here tonight. McClellan taking the draw. That'll get one by the Rebels. Over to Pinot. Pinot with a fancy move. He'll take a shot on net. That's off the pad of Kirsten. Going into the corner. Pinot with it again behind the net. He'll move around. Thrown back in for the Highlanders. They'll take possession, but not without a battle. Thrown in front and cleared by the Highlanders down into the Rebel zone. Collins now. He'll throw it up, but he can't keep that one in. Jones comes in with a flying stick. Back down to the Highlanders zone. On net. No icing. Beaten now. Or Landry, sorry. He'll move it up. Rebels try and take possession. Going over Phillips. Up. And dumped in by Gaudet. Pinot battling for it. Get thrown over. Gaudet now. In the corner. He'll get hit. Beaton will throw it around, but that gets blocked off by Collins at the blue line. Thrown in for Gaudet. Beaton picks it up again in the corner. He'll pass it up, but that's blocked off. Picked up by Surratt. Surratt moves in with a shot. And a glove save by Kirsten. A great save at that to keep this score 2-0 here. In the Highlander zone. Rebels. There'll be another battle in the corner here for it. Surratt moves it up for Otway. Otway along the boards with it. Picked up by McCory, and he'll get it out of his own zone. But not without Callahan getting it and dumping it back into the Highlanders zone. Picked up by Surratt. Callahan now throws it over to Surratt. He'll try and make a move, but he can't get that one to go. So McCaddy will try and tick it in. Some speed with the Rebels, 3-on-2 here. Otway tries to get it in, but Boyd's there to block that one. Callahan will take a shot on net. That goes wide. Big block there. Highlanders will try and pick it up. But a battle will come in. Shot on net there. Goes wide. Otway's there to pick it up behind the net though. McCory will take that off him. And they'll move into the neutral zone. Dumped in by Stewart. Stewart's after it. McGilvery to Otway. Up to Boyd. Boyd has it and he'll dump it in. Surratt can't get a handle on it, so that'll be a shot by McCory. battle for it along the boards. But here comes Gaudette. Fancy move, and he can't get that around him. Gaudette will pick it up though. And he'll throw it in. Down behind the net. Boyd with it. Boyd will move it up. That's picked up by the Rebels. Over to Noe. Noe tries to get it out. Cano. Battle for it in front. Boyle now. And that'll go into the neutral zone. Nadaski over. Picked up by the Rebels. McEwen battling for it, but that'll go over. And thrown into the neutral zone. Back into the Highlander zone by McGilvery and played. Here comes Jones. It's a one-on-one. Jones comes in. Over from McLennan. Still get a shot on net. And that's saved and covered by Lynch. Another great save by Lynch to keep his game, or this game, at a close here for the Rebels. So we'll have a draw here in the Rebel zone. McClellan taking the draw for the Highlanders. Throwing back for Boyle. Boyle will have a look. He'll throw it over, and that can't be kept in, and we'll get an offside call. So now the face-off will go right outside of the Rebel zone. One over into the empty ice. And that's thrown in by the Rebels. Smallman after it. He'll throw it over for Harris. Harris shot on net. That's gone off the goalie. They'll take a minute behind their net here. Looks like it's Boyle. He'll move it up. Here come the Highlanders. Hudson. He'll take a minute and throw it back for Boyle. Boyle with a shot on net. That'll go wide off a couple bodies. McClellan down for Jones. Played in over. McClellan. Up for Hudson, over to Boyle. Boyle with it. He'll move in a little further. Down into the corner. Boyle now moves it back up to Hudson. Hudson with the shot. And that's just off Boyle now. He'll try and keep it in, but that's cleared by Arsenault of the Rebels. Highlanders will take a second here behind their own net. Into the neutral zone. And back behind the Highlander zone. Thrown up from McCory. He'll get it in to McHattie. Shot on net. Saved by Lynch. Thrown back up but kept in by Nadaski. Thrown on net. And that's off the glass. Boyd now. Highlanders picking up the pressure here. Boyd, shot on net. And saved by Lynch. Clear attempt by the Rebels, and they'll go it from the neutral zone. And we'll have an offside here to stop that play. Just 5 minutes and 56 seconds left to go here. Highlanders trying to make a comeback, and Rebels trying to secure the win. The draw is just outside the Highlander zone. That'll get won by the Highlanders. And thrown into the Rebel zone. Phillips is after it. That gets thrown on net. McClellan. He'll throw it up, shot on net. Weird bounce there, but saved by Lynch. And here we go. Callahan taking the draw against McClellan. Thrown up to Boyle. Boyle can't keep that one in. So that'll go down. And we'll see an icing. We're back down in the Rebels zone here. McClellan and Callahan against each other again. Callahan will win it back to his defense in the corner. Moved up to McGregor, and McGregor will clear the zone. Boyle's after, but here comes Callahan. Boyle keeps him off the puck. Thrown back in. Landry's after it. He's got it behind his net. He'll have a look here. Fancy move. He'll pick up some speed and throw it over to McClellan. Into the neutral zone, and the Rebels will dump again. Down behind the net. And throwing it for Jones. Jones now. He'll get into the neutral zone. Battling for it. Jones comes out with it. But that'll get dumped by the Rebels. Here's Hudson. Hudson's having a look. He'll throw it over for Beaton. Beaton over to Hudson. To Beaton. And thrown in. Some hitting behind the net here as they battle for it. Beaton now. Trying to get in front. Big hit there by the other Beaton. Surrett trying to battle for it in the corner, and that'll go out for McGilvery. Oh, and a nasty hit into the boards. Just going to turn the camera away here, folks. Just until we're sure he's all right. And he's up and moving. After a nasty head first hit into the boards. Can't tell who that was. Looks like it was Phillips, but Phillips is all right. He's back on the bench. .355 left to go here in this third period. We'll have a face-off in the Rebels zone. It looks like Rebels will receive a penalty. So 5-on-4 for the Highlanders as they try and make their comeback. McClellan taking the draw. Back up. Highlanders now to Nadaski. He has it. He'll throw it down in. McClellan thrown over but blocked by Collins. McClellan now back up to Nadaski. Thrown over to his D partner. Boyd will move in. Shot on net and gloved by Lynch. With 3:30 left to go here. 1:35 left on the Highlanders power play. And we'll have a draw here. McClellan taking the draw again. Shot on net. And that's high in. Water bottle goes flying. Highlanders will score on that power play. And it looks like it's Havercourt who scores that goal. A great backhander, top shelf. Lynch's water bottle in the air. What a nice goal to start this Highlanders comeback late in the third. Big hit there. Thrown into along the boards, don't know where it's at. Shot on net by the Highlanders. They'll throw it back. Poirier gets picked up by the Rebels. They'll make a play. Allison, he'll throw it on net, and that's blocked off. Battle forward in the neutral zone and thrown up into the netting. .255 left to go here in this period. Highlanders just need one more to come back into this game. One back by the Rebels, sorry. Thrown up. Surratt can't get a handle on it, so Boyd will take a shot. Or Landry, sorry. Surratt with a hit. Highlanders keep it in. Boyle will dump it into the corner. Battle for it in the corner now. Rebels will clear it into the neutral zone, but that's stick down by Landry. He'll make a big hit for Boyle. Boyle taking it back in his own zone. He's receiving a lot of pressure. He'll move it up. Shot on up by McHattie. That goes wide. Otway now. He'll clear it out of his own into the neutral zone. That goes down in the back corner of the Highlanders' end. Here comes McGinnis. He'll throw it back. Thrown up and dumped in by McCory. Noy now. He'll battle for it along the boards up to Surratt. Can't be picked up, so the Highlanders will dump it in behind the net. A minute 37 left to go here. Big hit along the boards. Shot on net by Beaton. That'll bounce behind the net. McCory now. Dropped off for Jones. Jones can't get a handle on it, so that'll be thrown up. And Otway will take that puck and dump it into the Highlanders zone. A minute 19 left to go here. Thrown around to Jones. Jones now, he'll move it up. For Havercourt, who has the lone goal here for the Highlanders. That'll get thrown back to Boyd with a minute left to go here in this third period. Highlanders trying to make a comeback play. Here's Boyd. He'll throw it into the Rebels zone. Pinot tries to clear it, but he can't, so it'll go back in. Battle for it along the boards. Over to McClellan. He'll try and make a play, but that's blocked off by Collins and cleared. 34 seconds left. Thrown in and dumped by the Highlanders. Ben Harris picks it up. He'll move it up for Pinot, and Pinot will clear it from his zone. 20 seconds. And dump back in, close to the empty net. Highlanders with their goalie pulled with the extra man on the ice. Just 9 seconds left, and that's blocked. Landry will try and make a play. Into the neutral zone. Shot on net and blocked, and that is the game, folks. Your Western Rebels will take the win here, 2-1, with a close game against the Cabot Highlanders. A great game here in Tyne Valley. Thank you guys for tuning in and choosing High Button Sports. My name's Vaughn.